We've had increasing clouds throughout the day, so very, very warm, but also very dry. Humidity remains low, and that'll change gradually overnight. Temperatures low to mid 80s, just right around the average high in the mid to upper 80s for this time of year. But starting tomorrow, those high temperatures come down a bit with the clouds and also the breeze out there. Wind advisory in effect for most areas right along and south of the state line. This is where some of the higher wind gusts could be exceeding 35 to 40 miles an hour. Everybody's going to be breezy, but in the areas where the advisory is in effect through Friday morning, that's where the breeze and gusts could be a little bit stronger. So we're seeing the outer cloud shield moving in. Clouds will lower and thicken locally overnight, but still dry most of the night. Periodically, some showers move in first thing in the morning. Heaviest rain is to the south, right along from Jackson, New Orleans, Mobile, and right here, where Francine is now moving ashore. Official landfall at the top of the hour, and that occurred over the southern part of Louisiana, not far, just to the southwestern Morgan City. Goes down as a Category 2 hurricane. Sustained winds at 100 miles an hour. What it's going to do is move farther to the northeast, kind of paralleling the state of Mississippi. Since we're going to be due east of that center, there's going to be some added energy in the atmosphere tomorrow. So a severe threat does exist tomorrow, especially to our south and west, centered right over central and southern Alabama. There's a level 1, level 2 severe threat, and that just clips our southwestern part of our viewing area, Rome, Fort Payne, Scottsboro. We'll keep an eye on that. That's especially tomorrow night through early Friday morning. As far as a tornado threat, likewise, again, quick spin-ups can occur in these tropical bands, so we've got to watch that very carefully. So again, we'll watch this area wide, a little bit better chance off to the south and west. Same thing, farther south and west you go, that percentage chance is higher over central and southern Alabama. By the time we get to Friday, the severe threat like this ends as the energy lifts away, but still repeated rounds of rain and storms will continue Friday and on into Saturday. Now, as far as those wind speeds, these are the wind gust potential. It'll be sustained between 10, 20 miles an hour throughout the afternoon tomorrow. But say mid to late afternoon tomorrow, some of those gusts could be between 30 and 40 miles an hour, especially the farther south you go. So stronger south, lesser of a speed off to the north. And as far as our rain chance goes tomorrow, it's not all day, but periodically rounds of rain moving on by. So some showers moving by from the morning to the afternoon. Showers tomorrow evening as well. But later tomorrow night, we'll keep an eye on those potential strong feeder bands. That'll be just to the east of that center. And these will be moving south to north across Alabama, maybe edging just to the east a bit. Those are the ones we've got to watch very carefully for severe potential overnight tomorrow night through at least early Friday. The rest of Friday is to be cloudy and breezy, periodically some sun, but also periodically rounds of rain and storms moving on by. That'll start adding up through Friday night. And Saturday, this favors, with that center of the remnant storm being off to our north and west, this model favors repeated rounds of rain and storms, which could start adding up in the rain gauge. We're looking at locally about 1 to 2 inches on average, a little bit heavier off to the west. So a flooding potential is there as long as these routes continue. We'll keep an eye on that, of course, through the weekend. So tomorrow and Friday, we are weather alert as wind gusts pick up, rain chances, and the chance for a few severe storms south and west of the city tomorrow night through early Friday. Then it's off and on periods of storms Friday night, and on into Saturday. Then lesser of a chance Sunday and Monday. Highs will stay in the 70s through Saturday, 80s next week.
All right, David, thanks so much.